Man.
As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Rams going up against the Browns.
Trying to steal me an early morning win.
So let's get out to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
A little sinus issue over here, so excuse me.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Now Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Now Griffin on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. The defense here for the Rams.
I played college football at the same time as T.J. McDonald's father, Tim. And what a great player he was. T.J. definitely is following in his father's footsteps.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. He's able to find Hawkins. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
The tackle that time by William Hayes.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Flush to his right. Looking for Barnage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
How about that interception? interception. Like father, like son. Tim McDonald Sr. had 40 interceptions in the NFL, playing with Arizona and San Francisco. His son trying to follow in his footsteps.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
I'm still struggling to wrap my mind around the year Todd Gurley had with the Los Angeles Rams. I thought he was a lock for 1,000 yards. Didn't approach it and never got over 100 yards in a single game all season.
Yeah, and his rookie year, we know what he did. He was averaging 4.8 yards a carry as a rookie, 3.2 this year. How much of it was up front on the O-line?
There was plenty of that, but he also has to increase his vision, and I think he may add a little bit more weight back on in order to break a few more tackles.
Here we go. Green 39.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. On the toss, it's Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
Speaking of Britt, Charles, he just completed his 8th NFL season. Kind of interesting because the Rams struggled offensively. We know what happened there, but Britt turned in his best year, over 1,000 yards.
Adjusted to the fact that he had to go and work with a couple of different quarterbacks during the year. He had Case Keenum for a long time, and then at the end of the year, they had the rookie Jared Goff. But what I liked about Kenny Britt was watching him develop, even in his 8th season, as a route runner. For a while, he'd become a guy, hey, Britt's going to go deep. Cover him there. He started coming back inside, working the sidelines. He had a really nice year, became their most dependable target.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Yes,
it's a loss of 11 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Got a pair on him. Go.
On 4th down, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part.
What the fuck?
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Partner, these L.A. Rams, as they come back out here for the next offensive series, they now missed the playoffs 12 straight seasons. Of course, this last one, their first back in L.A. They were 3-1, so much hope, but then they lost all but one down the stretch.
Hard to believe with a defense that good, but just tells you about the premium that's placed on the offensive side of the ball, especially at the quarterback position. They just didn't have the stability. Even though they drafted Jared Goff, #1 in 2016, he'll have to ascend to that number. Be that guy for them in the next season in order for the Rams to finally break that playoff drought.
And now they've got some city neighbors in the Chargers of L.A. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin, and it's 3rd down. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. So the D-line's going to spread out. Throwing on third. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Emmanuel Ogbah coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's got time. Looking deep downfield.
Go.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Go. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
No more bad
and the Browns getting set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A first down carry now for Crowell. And he's brought down. A nice carry there of 15 yards.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
They'll come out in the pistol. Shipped together here from the D-line. After the penalty, it's Crowell. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now Griffin on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. A minute 59 to go in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Trying to run forward with Crowell. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along?
Bring that defense a little closer.
Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it.
Let's go. That time, and he's going to go down. Jamie Collins from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. On second down, here's Goff. He's got time in the pocket. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 8 yards to go here on second down. Here's Goff now on second down. Got one. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And after after the field goal last time. Let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On second down, here's Griffin. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Oh, man.
Now Griffin on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's right there.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And still for me, with the injuries, every time he carries that football, you just kind of hold your breath, don't you?
You have to, because you noted it. The injuries in the past have derailed his career up until this point. Now we're seeing some more evidence of him using his legs again, but he does have to be careful. They need him out on the field.
Yeah, RG3, you got to have him out there. So explosive. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Coleman, as the first half is winding down. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he puts it through.
Go, B.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Go, man.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes this
good money
into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Let's go. 3-19. A final shot before break here. Gone.
Ooh, I wish that was
As he
fun.
throws there, incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Boot.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. He was looking to get it to Kenny Britt that time. And that'll bring up second down. The one running back is Gurley. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Deep drop. He's going to take another shot.
Oh,
here.
dang.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Brandon, I came out of my chair on that one. A lovely-looking deep ball thrown. They were just unable to connect.
So ways to go here on 3rd and 10. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. And now another one thrown incomplete. Brian Quick, the intended target. And it brings up 4th down.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
And how about this, a fake?
Oh, not the one-hand pick.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw is RG3. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but
I
I
blew
think
it,
that
I
he was
know.
thinking about running with the
how
football
I did
before
the
he actually
touch
hauled it
pass,
in, and that led to a big drop.
Okay, well. Okay. Oh.
3rd and long. It's Griffin. And he comes back with one complete. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Play clock winding down. Here's Griffin. He's able to find Hawkins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets his end-to-enemy territory across the 40. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Throwing now, Griffin on first
I
down.
blew it.
And
I blew it.
One that's incomplete.
Staying down that man.
2nd down now after the incompletion.